The girl pulled down her pants and squatted in the bushes, anxiously pulling out a pregnancy test. The result made her heart sink. She really was pregnant. She felt overwhelmingly regretful. When she arrived at work, the baby's father and his friends rode up on motorcycles, calling for her to come hang out. The girl, already filled with regret, tried to send them away. But not only did they refuse to leave, they put on masks and stormed into the restaurant. If the girl didn't go with them today, they'd keep causing trouble. Left with no choice, she called the police. Only then did the group slink away, though one of them still threw out a threat, swearing they'd come back when she worked the night shift. The girl was fuming, sensing the judgmental stares from her co-workers behind her. She snapped at anyone in sight. The co-workers filed out of the restaurant one by one, leaving the girl alone for the night shift. Feeling lonely, she turned on the restaurant's music and started partying by herself. She sang at the top of her lungs and jumped around non-stop before long morning sickness hit. But before she could clean up the mess, a masked man flashed past the window, followed by urgent pounding on the door. She mustered the courage to look outside. Sure enough, she spotted their motorcycles. She shouted through the loudspeaker that she'd already called the police, but instead of leaving, the group started ramming the glass windows. Terrified, the girl quickly ducked behind the counter. Then she noticed the front door was wide open. For safety, she sprinted toward it and locked it shut. She dialed emergency services again, explaining her situation to the dispatcher. But what she didn't expect to hear was that it was peak shift time. There weren't enough officers available to respond immediately. The operator told her to hide, and that units were on their way. With no other option, she hung up. Outside the window, the men stopped hiding, their masked faces pressed against the glass. The girl rushed into the kitchen and grabbed a knife, screaming at the men outside. Suddenly, all the lights inside went out. Just as the girl stood frozen, not knowing what to do, police sirens wailed outside. Her heart, which had been in her throat, finally settled.